Hello, this is Martin Brossman, and I want to talk about the exciting new list feature in Twitter. What it is it lets you create public and private lists to organize the people you're following. An example might be your favorite restaurants in the triangle. Another one might be experts that I like to follow. Since it's public or private, the public is really sharing with other people this list. If it's private, of course, it's just what you will see. If you haven't signed in a while, you'll notice an item right at the top that says New List. We're going to go ahead and create a list for this account, my Using LinkedIn account. So we click Create a New List. A new window opens where we give the list a name. And I'm going to call this list Fans of Using LinkedIn. I want to make this list public, so I'm checking that. Look at the URL underneath the line. It says list URL. Then the address is twitter.com/using LinkedIn, which is this Twitter ID. Fans-of-using LinkedIn, which is the list. So you can go right to this address and see this list and all the people that are in the list and their activities. So we're going to create this list and add some people to it. Now let's look for some people with this new window that comes up for searching people. Well, I hope I'm a fan of it, so let's look me up. There I am, and right here is a little box that says Manage List, and since we only have one list, Fans of Using LinkedIn, I will check it, and I've added Martin, myself, to the list. I'm going to click Home and go back, and now I'm going to add some other people by just looking at some of the people we're following from this list. Well, here's my wife's Twitter account, so I hope she's a fan of this one. So I'm going to click List, Fan of Using LinkedIn, and I've added her to the list. And we'll click Home. Now let's look up someone else, Linking Raleigh, and we'll click on their account, which is run by Greg Heyer. So here, looking to the right, we see the list, and I click Add to this list. And now we'll go back home and look at the list. You find your list by following this column down, and you'll see the word list, and here it is. This is the list we created. So we'll click on it, and what it shows us is the postings of the people in the list. So someone else who sees this may want to check these people out. Now we're going to have some fun. We're going to make a post related to the list. So what it says is just post, I'm a fan of using LinkedIn, and we'll add you to our new list, Fans of Using LinkedIn. Now I want to show you a few more items related to the list. If you'll notice, and if you've used Twitter before, that your tweets have been put up here. So it says I have in this account 223 tweets. It's relatively new. And there's another area called List. That's lists that I am on already. So people have been adding this to their list. So here, this guy made a LinkedIn list. Let's go look at that. This LinkedIn list has, it looks like, a number of people talking about LinkedIn. That's interesting. If I would like to follow this list, I can click here, and now I'm following this list. Let's go back to the home area. And notice here, it's now a list added to my list, LinkedIn. Now we're going to go over to my personal account. So I'm going to sign out and sign back in under my other account. So now we're in my personal account, and I started a few lists. One is local owned in North Carolina. And then another one is people to follow. Now let's look at the people who have added me to lists they created. So here's a number of people who have already added me to a list that they have created. And over here in this list, it shows the one we created over on Using LinkedIn and that I am on that list. So let's look at it from here. See, here it is. I can follow this list and it shows the postings. Let's go back. And these are lists that I'm following. So it's the ones I created as well as other lists I started following. This concludes the little introduction to using lists on Twitter. I really look forward to hearing how you are using lists on Twitter, and you can post them at Martin Brossman, or you could share them on at Using LinkedIn, my other account. Look forward to talking with you soon. Make it a great day.